Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So glad you could join me today. This is video 25 of the cat wearing glasses reading a book. As you can see, we stopped off on this square yesterday. And so we're going to be working on the one below it. Removing that, and let's dial you up so you can get a close-up view of what goes on. Let's see, this is ending way down in here, so I'm trying to dial you where you will be able to see it all. There we go. So I usually like to start with the very first letter that's up in the upper right hand corner there. So it's going to be the letter L we're going to start with. If you like this sort of content, please subscribe. It's absolutely free. It really helps my channel. Give me the thumbs up and leave a comment if you'd like. All right, and we're getting started here. Okay. All right, and we got a row right there, so I'm gonna see if I can grab some. Unfortunately, they kind of okay. Well, we're gonna end up getting just a hair under that cellophane. All right. Let's see if I can get another row. There we are. And a couple. It's really hard to determine the length of the videos due to whether or not there's groupings of all the same colors, or if I have to keep switching them out, and other undeterminable factors. So I hope everyone is understanding that there's just so many variables that go on with that. Okay, I don't see any more right offhand. So next I think we'll do S's, which are right there. Okay. All right. And I can see there's some scattered throughout. So this is going to be interesting. We have 3 in a row right there. All right. Then we have a couple. And again, excuse my excess wax. It's quite necessary if I'm not gonna be getting constantly into it when the wax gets moved and displaced. So I do it for time. I do admit at times it can be annoying because I will accidentally pick up a bunch of drills that I don't intend to, and then they get in the way or drop off during the transport. Because as you're shifting and moving them, it kind of moves and shoves the wax out of the way, and then you can't pick up your drills. So, and of course you can't put the dots on if there's no wax to grab the dots. Hence why I have excess wax on there. Although I'll admit that the 1 can be used as a 2 instead of just 1 with the excess on there. And it can also pick up a lot more that you don't want. So it has its good advantages and its bad. Sometimes you just have to adapt and accept that it's not going to be perfect and just work with it, which is exactly what I've been doing. It seems to be working okay for me. So, and since I seem to like it, it's just gonna work this way. It's gonna be this way. So, and it's the way I am. Unless I find something else that works a whole lot better, which I haven't. This seems to be just enough to satisfy my needs on it. Of course, if anybody knows of anything, like I was speaking to a lady today, something about a wheel. Like they make this wheel that you can do really long lines of the same color. She says that her friend uses one, and that her friend told her that that's like top notch. Like you have to be really, really experienced to use one. But anyway, that sounded a little interesting. But again, if you got any diamond art paintings that are really multicolored, like there's a lot of different colors. Apparently the wheel only works for like doing one color and one color only. So if you don't have a lot of one color, it's not really usable. So that was interesting to hear. And I believe it. Makes me wonder, though, if it's a wheel and it's continually feeding it. Like, how does it feed it? And maybe they go inside it or something like that. Unknown. All right, I think I'm done with letter S. I think I'll work with M now, since that's it right there. All right. Working with many light colors now. Apparently the kitty has some light colors to it. So okay. 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 And then there's one. There's one. Okay. All right. That seems to do the M's. And I suppose the J's. There are a lot of J's. Which is basically white. So okay. Whoops. Well then, that one obviously was not stuck down in, or it would have easily been lifted. Okay. And again, you always get that unknown factor when you're working with them. I guess that's something that helps keep it interesting, you know. Is that you can't never determine whether or not you're going to have any problems with them, or if they're going to offset themselves or what. So it's always a little bit of a different new risk factor when you're working with them. Okay. Okay. And my wax is getting displaced. Because again, if you don't push down, then they don't want to stick. Then you get what I was doing where it was pulling themselves up. So, and that's exactly how your wax keeps getting displaced on your stylist. All right. Okay. Looking for a row that I can grab here. I'm not sure if by having it close up it makes it so it blurs more if I have to cross over or not. Sorry about that if it does. I know that once my hand's out of the way, it autofocuses back. So. Okay. Okay, and oh, I missed the S up there. I see that now. All right. So there are J's and that one right there. All right. So I missed one S right there. And then I suppose the O's are next. All right. We have 3. I accidentally got a J right there. All right. Okay. 1, 2. Whoops. Well then, that was a fail. let's try this again. 1, 2. That one worked out much better. Okay, and we have 1 O down here. Oh, well, yes, one right there. One. Okay, right there. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do, how about if we do P now? They're kind of scattered. There's very distinctive because they're a green color. All right, got a couple more right under the edge. All right, and we got a couple of H's right there. That we can do. There. Okay, we have a couple of E's, so we're going to go ahead and do E. Have one right up there, and then we have one down here. And then we have N's. We got a row of 3 right here. Boy, these N's are so bright. Very, very bright color. All right. They seem to be running along the edge of the kitty's arm right there. Okay. And then we have the number 2. So I'm going to put those in. the letter F. Got that quite a few different places on this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put these in. Okay, need to do a little shake up here. Don't have very many right side up. Okay. There. Okay. All right. And then uh-oh. Don't know what's wrong with that P, but it's not sitting properly. There, now it's seated. All right. Okay. All right. And then all we have is number 7. And that will end up bringing this one to a conclusion, which is video 25. And I think we're making some really good progress of the kitty cat with glasses reading the book. And I hope you take care. And until the next one tomorrow, see you then.